What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Hightower, and today we are starting the first of the Constructicon videos. None other than Scrapmetal, number 41. Now, I know, I'm not going in order. Technically, the order would be numerical, but here's the thing. I haven't exactly finished practicing on all the Constructicons, and the ones that I do have with me are the ones that I practice the most, and honestly are also my favorites. These top 5 are actually my favorites, and I do not know why Scrapmetal is one of those, nor do I know, but I do know that I'm doing these ones from worst to best today. And again, sadly, the worst is Scrapmetal. Why? Kind of because he kind of has a bland robot mode, but we'll get to that. As you can see, he does have articulation. He can roll, kind of, actually, right here. So he can, in fact, roll. There is his Lord and Master, and yes, we got the big backdrop itself. So we are going to be using this for as long as we need. And then, I do not know how I'm going to ship this, or if I'm just going to throw it out entirely, or even sell it. I don't know, because here's the thing. Once I'm done with Devastator, I am actually not going to need this backdrop anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I even need any of the backdrops after I'm done with the Studio Series reviews, if I'm being honest, but I like to keep them for a little while, you know? It's fun to have them. If we want to start with size comparison, I guess we can start with the Constructicons that I have with me at the moment. And quite frankly, this is going to be the exact size comparison for 5 videos. And then the other 3 videos, I will be adding in those ones to the max. So first up, we're going to have our second video, Hightower. Then we're going to bring in Long Haul, my third favorite. He's third. Fourth is Mixmaster, surprisingly. I thought that Long Haul would be good, but actually it's Mixmaster. So if we just like bring it like that, I guess. And then finally is my favorite, none other than Overload. And mainly, as I don't know, I think I might be a little bit prejudiced on Overload. I do not know. But there we are. So we're going to take those off. And that's Leader, Deluxe, and Voyager. So take that as what you will. If you want another Deluxe and a regular Voyager and even a regular Leader, well, I sadly do not have any regular Voyagers in vehicle mode at the moment. I do have a Deluxe in vehicle mode, Jolt. And I do have Scourge in vehicle mode, who I just did last video. Now if you're looking for core class comparisons, or lessons class that is, well, let's look no further than Iron Factory's Fallen, which again, I'm getting Voss and Kaon very soon. So that will be on YouTube when I do that one. And I'm keeping Optimus Prime robot mode because why not? So there's that. Now, articulation-wise, it cannot turn the thing. I kind of wish it did. It would have made a lot more sense, actually, an actual activator. But for what it can do, it is pretty well articulated. So, there's that. We are going to go into hand mode first, and then robot mode. So, first, we're going to need to take this off. We're going to take this off, and it's kind of a little bit hard to do. Why is it hard to do? There it is. Alright, so we're going to take that off. We are going to take the legs. And we're going to angle them slightly. Like so. And then we're going to bring these sides down. Well, actually, we're going to take these out, as well as bring this down, and we're going to bring this up. We're going to bring these down and around. You need to push these down. That also means I'm clipping a lot, so push that down, bring it up and around like so, kind of get it in a good position. Keep it like that. Don't close the fingers all the way and have it like that. And open the hand like that much. Basically, open it up. And do the exact same thing. Open it. This one's a little bit more trickier to do. You really need fingernails for that one. But once you have all that, you're going to keep it like that. And essentially just plug the legs back in, I guess. And bring these down a little bit. And once you have that all situated, kind of, let's bring these down. Bring these down a little bit so these can bend, because they're supposed to be flayed out like that. And this, you can just put it there for now. It has a better spot to go in Devastator mode, but essentially, there's the hand mode. And from my understanding, I've seen a lot of fan modes for the hand mode, but we will get to that during the Devastator review. This is the hand mode, and I kind of do not like it. Kind of. I don't know why, it bugs me a lot, I don't know. Anyways, for robot mode, we're going to bring this down and just collapse that right there. It doesn't tab in or anything, it just stays there. We're going to bring the legs out, bring them down 180. This is where we just tap this in, like so. We're going to turn these 180. I'm going to angle out that and then just fold out the feet. And that's a leg all done. Turn this around. Angle that however you wish. And that's a leg all done. Now we're going to come here. We're going to take this out. Bring this head up and then just push it back in there, and also tap that back in if it untabbed. Bring these arms here down, and essentially you already got the hands already situated for robot mode. And keep the shield there, I guess. And that's Scrapmetal in his robot mode. And I gotta say, I actually like this, in truth. I like the design. I like how humanoid it is compared to the rest of the Constructicons. I mean, sure, it's got the insectoid-like face and whatever, but It's got a really good design. Now, this is actually one of the few Constructicons. Actually, as far as I see, there are no Decepticon symbols on this Constructicon. Like, seriously, I don't know why. There is no, as far as I've seen, there's barely any Autobot or Decepticon symbols on Studio Series toys that I've seen. Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't even mention that until now that I think about it. God, need water. For size comparison, we're going to be bringing in figures that I kind of have here for reserve at the moment from my last review. First up, we're going to bring in Core Class RC. There you go. We're going to bring in Deluxe Class Bumblebee. We're going to bring in Megatron back here as a leader. And then, well, Optimus wants to come in. Well, fine. Optimus, you can come in. There you go. Now get back out. Emmett right next to it because humans. And then, of course, again, I do not care about the appendages off of him. I just use them for size comparison. But the Fallen. Now with all that out of the way, I'm not going to be doing the size comparisons for the other Constructicons just yet. Because those will be for later reviews. But the vehicle modes are safe for that. Now, of course, he does have articulation. Let's go through that. So he has a ball jointed neck and also kind of that. So it can go 360. It can go up and down a little bit left and right, I guess. Yes and no. He has very, I would say, backwards butterfly joints. I'd say backwards because they're vertical, because they go in and out like that. He has 360. They can go in and backwards and forwards. He has a full elbow joint. Go 360, and his hands are articulated because transformation. He has no waist at all, like no waist rotation. For the legs, they can kick forward that far, and they can kick back that far because stuff. They can actually do the full splits. He has a swivel here, 360. He has a knee joint, and you can have to make him taller if you wish. You can have to make him taller if you wish. So here, he would actually be taller than Optimus now. Or taller than Bumblebee, even though Bumblebee was already smaller than him, but now you just add that extra. But now if you're going to do like this, per se, Bumblebee's still smaller, but Optimus is right about the same size now. So, you can have fun with the size if you want. I mean, you can make him tall, you can make him short, it's up to you. And finally, the feet, which are angled for transformation. That's it. And speaking of transformation, we're not going to go back into the hand mode. We're actually going to go straight into the vehicle mode. So first one you do is you're gonna, I delete that for later. You're going to close these up. Close these up. Right here you're gonna push that in, and right here you're gonna push that in, like so. Then you're going to take these and bring them up like so, and just clip them into place. We will deal with this in a moment. I'm going to bring this all the way out. I'm going to bring these, close these up, bring these, and then just going to turn these 180, and then we're going to unclip this entire ab section right here. We're going to unclip it. And then we're going to untab this, bring the head in, and it's just going to sit snugly back there like that. Of course, I don't like the head popping out, so I'm going to actually turn the head 180 and just push it in that way. So now it's not popping out. So now we're going to bring these legs up. You have a tab slot there and a tab there. You're going to tab that in. At the same time, you have a big tab there. You gotta have multiple things to go through. You have a tab here and a tab there. And you're going to need to tab all of that in like so. Nice and securely. The exact same for this side. Tab slot, tab, tab slot, tab. And you got to make sure you have it all nice and straight, otherwise it's not going to work. There you are. So now this kind of is a little bit of a tricky one, but basically first you need to have this oriented like this. This peg will go right here. And you're going to need to basically push this all the way down and have that tabbed in like so. This essentially you just need to have angled to where like this, and you're going to basically just push this into place like so. And really this is where the best part of the transformation, it kind of just completes it. This is where the quote-unquote parts for it comes in. There's a reason why this is angled like this instead of in the middle, and it's because of this little gap right here that allows you to have these two tabs, and this just covers that gap entirely, or almost. And once you have it all straight, there's Scrapmetal, and the end of the review. Unfortunately, the Constructicons will not have a skit at the beginning or end of the video, because that's for Devastator. Devastator is going to have the skit. So, if you're seeing no skits at the beginning of the video, you know what? I do not care. I do not care, because that's how we're going to do it this time, because literally on certain Constructicons, okay. Now that I think about it, maybe I should, or maybe, I don't know. The point is, there are going to be some some Constructicons can do it, mainly because of the scene that they have for Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, or even Age of Extinction. But in terms of what exactly they have to do if they haven't even appeared in the movie at all, I have nothing for them, and I have to make something up. And I'm kind of tired of doing that, so this time, I'm actually going to be voiding every single one of them until Devastator. And thank you all for watching. Next review is going to be Hightower. And as always, 2 all on 1.